Ah, welcome everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Instagram, how are you? Instagram, how are you? I have my beautiful people on Instagram popping up right now. Still waiting for Facebook and YouTube to connect. And let's just do a quick sound check. Instagram, can you guys hear me? I'm in the right state of mind this morning. I feel good this morning. I feel good. Da, 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 da. Hello, Sunda Mary. How you doing today, my beautiful sister? Can you hear me? I need you to give me a kind of a feedback. Sound check. Sound is good. Thank you. Just me. 0013. That's great. That's great. That's great. All right, you can hear me. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. Hey, papas, hello, saying no. Wow, Sonda Marine, you just gave me a $10 super sticker. Thank you for that. See, that woman is, I don't know what to say. A lot of you guys are very stingy, super, super stingy. This woman right here, she is a supporter. Anytime, any day, I do not need to ask. I don't have to ask her for nothing. She will just do it. All right. You guys always love it when pastors come and whine you. When they whine you with revelation and all that. MC Alax. How you doing? When they whine you, then you give. But look at this woman here, Sonda. You don't have to ask her. She will always give. Always. Just give. Just like that. But you people, very stingy people. If I decide to go and look for the strategy of all your pastors now, I will start using those strategies of your pastors on you. You will see. The strategy of your pastors will work on you. let me tell, let me tell you one story. Let me tell you one story. Let me tell you, let me tell you guys one story real quick. Very funny. Okay, so when I was given the assignment to pastor a church in New York City, a CSC church. Uh, Andrew, it's a lie. It's a lie. They do it. They still they do it. So I was pastoring the church, and me, I was coming from Oklahoma. At that point, I was coming from a white church. They call it the New Church. I think I've shared it many times, yeah. And at our church in the New Church, there is nothing like offering time, blessing time. All right, they put two boxes outside. One box on the right, another box on the left. Then they put tithe and they put offering. And there's another box they call special offering for uh uh what do you call it? The ones that they use for helping the less privileged or whatever. I don't know what they call that box again. Can't remember. So they put it there, making three boxes, right? So you get your envelopes and your bulletin or the booklet as you drive into the church from the drive-through. And you get three envelopes. So inside your car, before you get out, you put money inside of those envelopes. And as you walk towards the entrance of the church, you drop those three envelopes off in those boxes. And you walk straight into the church. And the church is just only 1 hour. The moment you walk in, the choir, they're already singing praise. And then they go straight to worship and all da 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 da. And then the announcement is going to be made. Then the pastor will grab the microphone and will just teach easily, no drama, no jumping, nothing like preach on, pastor. No, nothing like that. So it's just a kind of a solemn service that you just sit down there and you just listen and just reflect upon your life and feel so good, like, I need to do something about me. Then after we're done, they're getting ready for the second service. From the first service, we go upstairs where we're going to be served the sandwich, coffee, and tea. And then that's where you make requests. If you need a TV, You make that request. I need a TV. They're going to bring it to you. I need a couch. They're going to bring it to you. I need food. They're going to bring it to you. So that's where we make that request and stuff. But this church, every time they give announcement, they always do finance department announcement. And they will say, we already made $1 million this month. And me, I'm kind of like, really? How? Who is giving $1 million in this church? Those tiny little boxes outside is making millions. All right, so, and that's how it is. They knew how to give. You don't have to whine them. You don't have to beg them. They knew they're being taught to give. So they just put it in envelope checks and they put it right there. So I said to myself, I said, I'm going to actually do the same thing when I get to the CAC church. So I called the meeting. I said, guys, I think this is what we need to do. We need to take offering time off of our agenda. It's a waste of our time. We can start this service. We can start this service by 10 o'clock and we end up by 11:30 instead of 3 o'clock. They said, how? I said, let's take offering time off of the agenda. No offering time, no tithe time, nothing. I'm not praying for nobody. Nobody's raising up envelopes. Nobody's dancing forward with $1 in the envelope. Nothing like that. Okay? So, I did that. So I announced it, and I didn't know I'm actually going to kill myself. Now, this kind of stuff doesn't work in African setting. It doesn't work in Niger setting at all. It doesn't work there. Okay, it doesn't work there. So I did that. And then the first Sunday, we announced it that there's no offering time in the agenda from next week. There's going to be 2 boxes outside, one for offering, one for... Thank you, Sonda. Another $10 super blast. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So look at that lady. She's just giving, always giving. I just know her. She's always just giving. Very fantastic. All right. So so the next Sunday came, and people just came into church, sat down, da 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 da. We finished the preaching, bam, 11:30. The benediction was made. I was so happy we were on time. And then the bad news hit me. And everybody was like, the ushers were like so frowning. I was like, what happened? Give me the news now. What happened? We made a lot. They said, no, sir, it's $30. They said, it's $30. I said, what? 30 what? They said $30. I said, don't worry. It's just a new thing to them. Next week, Sunday is going to be better. Then we waited. Next week, Sunday came. We did it again. 11:30, we closed. Offering, still right about $30. I was like, whoa. So what's going on? They said, Pastor, no, sir. Nigerians want to hold their envelopes in their hands and dance. And then Nigerians want you to call them. I need 17 people to give me 1,000. Then they come. All right. Nigerians want to come for special Thanksgiving with their envelope and their tray in their hand and dance forward. Nigerians want that, sir. You can't bring this white man kind of stuff. It's not going to work. So we had to quickly change it. And then the second Sunday, I said, everybody with your offering and your tithe, stand up, raise your envelope up, dance to the front. I'm about to bless you. I want to bless your offering. I want to bless your seed. I want to bless your water and your bread. Hallelujah. And stuff. All of them came with their envelope. That same Sunday alone, we made $4,000. $4,000. That same Sunday alone. And that's how I know that Nigerians can never be blessed. We can never be blessed at all. We cannot. We cannot never be blessed. Blessing is far away from us. Being blessed is far away from us. Because see, you see, the blessing only is associated to all giving that comes from the heart, that you do without showing off. The kind of giving that you do and giving to God without anybody noticing it. That's where blessing is attached. There is no blessing attached to all of this coming out, 7 people running out so you can display you have money and all kinds of stuff. There is no blessing. You can't be blessed. And I'm telling you, I'm saying it right now. You can never be blessed. I said it at the church too. I said, I will dance to your tune. I will dance to your tune. The church will be rich. The church will have money. But you will still struggle. You will still struggle. The kind of blessing that is attached to giving is when you give willingly without anybody whining you. When you give willingly without anybody whining you, that's where the blessing is. All of this raising envelope up and coming to the front and saying there's no blessing attached to it. Nothing. Just telling you. How many Nigerian churches are making $1 million in a month? Show me a Nigerian church that is making $1 million in a month. Those white churches are making it. Within a month, they give $1 million because of their heart, because they know how to give. You don't have to whine them to give it. They had that understanding to give it to God. But you always want to be caught. You want us to know you have money. Show off. It's never going to get you anywhere. You are not being blessed. You think you are being blessed. You are not being blessed. No? Let me show you one example of somebody that was not being blessed, but he thought he was blessed. His name in the Bible, Jacob. Jacob, God already blessed him from heaven, that this one will be greatly blessed. Okay? So when he got the blessing from his father, he didn't get the blessing of God. He didn't get the blessing of Jacob. He got the blessing belonging to Esau. Ugh. You don't understand. You don't understand, Jack. The blessing that was operating over Jacob's life during the time he left his father wasn't the blessing of Jacob. It was the blessing of Esau. That was the blessing of Esau. That was on his head. That wasn't the blessing of Jacob. So he had to go and be tricking people all around. He was a supplanter. He had to trick people to get money. He had to trick people to get whatever. He was just laboring. You see, the blessing of the Lord make it rich without sorrow, without labor, without wahala. That's the blessing of the Lord. But the moment you start seeing that sorrow is attached to your blessing and your prosperity, that's when you're supposed to wake up and tell yourself, this is not the blessing Jesus Christ is talking about. He is not. So the man labor until one day he was about to meet his brother. He now told himself something is wrong. So he had to let his family go, and then he waited behind to have. He now labor. He struggled with the angel of God. The angel now said to him, see, you are a blessed man, but you are not operating under the blessing that is associated to your name. The blessing that you have right now is the blessing of, the problem of name. Because the blessing over your life is the blessing of your brother that is actually manifesting in you, because your father blessed Esau. He didn't bless Jacob. It was Esau he blessed. And you took it. So you are operating on the frequency of another person. So the man now said, then you got to do something. He said, you are not living here until you do something. And the angel said, we got to change that name. He said, so what do we change it to? We can't go back to Jacob. Jacob is useless now. And we can't keep Esau. Esau is useless right now. He said, we have to go to another name. And then they now said they named him Israel. They named him Israel, a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a peculiar person. And that was how the life of Jacob got transformed, and the blessing of the Lord now came without sorrow. You will remember that was the last time anybody from the lineage of Abraham told a lie. That was the last time they were buried. It wasn't recorded after Jacob. It became Israel that they were now buried in the life of in the lineage of Abraham. That was the end of it. A lot of you don't know Bible. You just go read some stupid stuff, believing something that is not real. It is going to be until you think you are being blessed right now. You are not. You are still struggling. The blessing of God will only come to you when you know how to give to God without being pushed to. When you know how to give to God without showing it. Without letting them know that I am a mini motor generator. Yeah, we need somebody to buy a generator. I said, don't worry, I'll buy a generator for you. Because everybody already now know that you are the one that bought generator. You even say it whenever you are talking to us. And when we bought the generator of the church, you have received your blessing. That blessing is nonsense blessing. It is until you know how to give to God without anybody knowing. Okay? Without anybody knowing, you stop doing like the Pharisees that will stand in front of the church and be saying, I am a righteous man. Until you know how to hide it and go to the secret place to give to God. That's when you will see the blessing of God. You have not seen it yet. Don't already. I'm just telling you. Me, I'm going to dance to your tune. If I have to give to God, if to give to the ministries by whining you, we will. Me, I will whine you. I will do it. I will wait and do it. But I know that the ministry will be rich and you will not be blessed. You will not. Go and keep on trying it. You will never be blessed. Never be. You will be struggling. You will think you are making money. You are not. You are not vibrating in your frequency. You think you are. You are not. Until you try God and you see what He will do for you. When you give without anybody whining you. Look at this woman. You know, I don't have to ask for money. They should just give. Every time I come online, this woman is always giving. Always. Every time I come online, you will see her just give without asking her. But you guys always want to wait. Let's wait until he's hungry before we give to his ministry. Let's wait until he doesn't have money to buy internet until we give him money. Let's wait until his computer is broke until we give him something. Let's wait until he will request for help before we give him money. What I do here is actually the work of God. What I do here is a ministry that requires money. And, you know, the internet is being paid for. The computer sometimes will break down. We actually buy a new one. And that's what the money is going into. I don't know why this place is hot. I think I turned the AC on. What happened? I don't know what happened. Do you guys want me to go and look at the AC and see if it's on? Because me, I'm sweating here. I don't know why. All right, let's go straight to the business of the day real quick. Let's go straight to the business of today. All right. Is it that there are so many men out there and then many women out there also? They are probably between 55 and 75. It's a terrible thing. If you, as a child, you are preventing your mother from actually finding companion. It's a terrible thing. It's not good. You are a very selfish person. You're a very, very selfish person. If you, as a child, a daughter, a son, you are preventing your mother, who is 55, 60, from having companion, you are a wicked person. A wicked person. Very wicked person. Good afternoon, Doctor. Would I be able to see you next week, Friday? Next week, Friday, we are. Did you want? What's going on next Friday? You see? A wicked person. Everybody in life needs somebody. We need somebody to talk to. We need somebody to eat our food. We need someone to disturb our lives. We need someone we could talk to, fight with, disagree with. That's what they call companionship. Your father died. Doesn't make your wife, your mother to be stuck. You cannot be a husband to your mother. No matter how you're feeding her, giving her money, is not going to be satisfying. There's a part of her life that is empty. And you are too wicked to understand that part of her life. Holding her down from actually settling down again. Preventing her from actually going into another relationship. She's not trying to go and have kids. You think at 55 she want to have kids? You think that's what is the priority? You think at that point in time sex is what she's looking for? I'm afraid, I don't know why. Let me grab something. I think the AC is kicking in. The AC is kicking in right now, though. I turned it off before, so it's coming up right now. Mm-hmm. You know, it is very terrible. Oh, how to give? You can give. You can give by giving through my Zelle. My Zelle information is my telephone number. Then you go to my page, you see it. I can put it right here in case anybody would like to give. You want to give to the ministry, you can use this number. All right. I just put the number on the screen for you guys. If you want to give, that's fine. You can give through Zelle. It's right there. You're a wicked person. Do you know that companionship will make your mother and your father to live longer? Do you have any idea about that? Oh, I'm gonna be a wife to my father. Your father is gonna die young. I'm not praying for it, but that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing. You cannot tie your father down from actually having a companion. Companionship is important in everybody's life. They got married when they're very young. They enjoy companionship until the wife died or the husband died. And they have the opportunity of a new one because the covenant of marriage has been broken after death. After death, the covenant of marriage is broken. They could look for somebody else. Your mother is not looking for someone to validate her. You think it's about sex? You think it's about sex? No, it's not about sex. Your mom is not nasty. You think your mother is nasty? Your mother is not nasty. It's not because of sex. You think that's the reason why she want to get married? She want to find someone to talk to. A lot of women are lonely and depressed. A lot of men are lonely and depressed. What could you give to them? You can only give your money, house help. I know whether some of those old men are sleeping with their house help when it comes to sex, but the house help can never be a companion. You need to wake up now. I have some very fine, sweet mamas. You know about sweet mama? I got sweet mamas. I'm telling you, sweet mamas. Do you understand that the older a woman becomes, the sweeter they are? When you talk to them, they are very sweet, very, very caring. At that age, between 55 and 75, very, very caring. They want to know, have you eaten? What do you want? And all kinds of stuff. And if you mistakenly bank them, I didn't say, did I say that? Did I say bank them? If you mistakenly bank those women, you will find out that this is sweet and delicious. Very delicious. They're going to act like a little girl. The ringtone is going to be, Ushe, Bele, Ushe Karakara. I'm telling you, you will love yourself. You'll be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm so good. I'm so good. Because those old women, they're already old and they're acting like babies. It's like you banging a baby. Don't let me say that. I have to delete this video after I'm done. I will have to delete this video after I'm done because I don't want you guys to quote me that I said that. Okay? So they need love. They're human. They need love too. Okay? At that age, between 55 and 75, they need love. They do. And I'm not going to lie to you, those mamas are sweet. They're sweet mamas, man. For real. I'm not going to lie. The older they become, the sweeter they're going to be. The older the wine, the sweeter the wine. And the more intoxicating it's going to be too. I have to delete this video. I have to delete this video because you guys are going to quote me that I said these women are sweet. They're very sweet, for real. Very, very. And see, your mother needs a companion. Your father needs a companion. So I have a bunch of them. You cannot undo this situation. Your point, please. Yeah, but yes, they do, Pastor. You are fully with God's wisdom. I know they do. They need it. So I have some sweet, sweet mamas who are professionals in their fields, the money maker, very respectful, open to relationship. They're looking for companionship. They look for someone to talk to, someone to have life with. Marriage is supposed to elongate our lives. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because somebody is divorced doesn't make them not to be eligible to get married again. Yes, they do. If anybody is telling you nonsense, please don't listen to them. All right? You can be a divorcee. You have the right to go and remarry and find love again, be happy again. Now have fun. This is only one life you have. Are you going on? Wow, this is just one life. You can't, don't mess it up. Please, I beg you, don't mess this life up. Utilize this life, enjoy it. Do whatever it is that you want to do. I'm telling you, whatever it is that you want to do is what do. Just be happy. Don't let nobody tie you down. You need love. You need to be happy. I'm telling you. I came across two old people. The husband is 70 and the wife is 68. 70 and 68. And somebody just sent me $20. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. Thank you for that. So I met this couple, the husband uh, was 70 and the wife like 60, 68 or so. And it was beautiful moment. And as I was talking to them, I mistakenly asked them, "Do you guys still have sex?" And the woman looked at me and said, "What do you think?" I was like, I believe at this time you guys should be praying and fasting to make heaven. And he said, "What?" He said, "We are still sexually active." I was like, "No way. You nasty. Mama, you very nasty. You guys are still sexually active at 68? Wow." But for real, that's the truth. That is the truth. They're still sexually active. They still want to enjoy sex. But you, as a child, you're preventing them from actually having that enjoyment of their life, something that will prolong their life, make them feel loved again and stay happy. You're wicked. You're wicked. We don't have to actually lock them down. Let them be free. At the age of 55, you're still very young. You're not old. You're a young person. You're young in your heart. Sometimes the body may tell you you're a little old, but you're not. All you need is just to take care of your body. Just exercise, be happy, do stuff. So I have a lot of young ladies between 50. I call them young ladies because they're still young anyway. Between 55 and 75. And you men out there, it's time for you guys. It's time for you guys to show up. Time for you guys to show up. Show up right now. Let's get you guys connected. Live again. Enjoy life again. Okay? Enjoy life again. And at the age of 55, 60, you are not an old man. Stop acting old. Stop acting like an old man. That's the time for you to get up and take care of yourself. Take care of your own body. That's the time. And when you have a woman in your life, you have everything. A lot of men are going crazy and going down right now. You're lonely and depressed because you don't have anybody in your life. You need a woman in your life. You need a woman that will do things with you. And see, women are so blessed that at the age of 55, 75, they're still strong. Those women are still cooking, they're still driving. They're well composed. You need them. I'm telling you, you need those women in your life. You do. You need them. So I'm calling on you guys out there. You're single, a gentleman, educated, a divorcee, a widower, single father. It's time for you to do it. Call me, message me, let me interview you, and let me connect you. The ladies are waiting. The ladies are waiting. Telling you, the ladies are waiting. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. The ladies are waiting. One thing I like about these ladies is it's just that they are bold. They want to get connected, and they're like, Pastor Shaw, I need a guy. You know, I don't need a husband, but I need a companion. Oh yeah, oh yeah, me budget. Whenever they say, I don't need a husband, but I need a companion. Oh yeah, me. Yes, I'm streaming on Instagram. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, me down. I understand this sort of stuff. Oh yeah, me. You know, these ladies are not just particular about old men. You know, you can be a young man and you're willing. You know, let me read this comment real quick. I'm always happy. It's not a crime to be single because life is just teaching to be alone. Yes, well, I don't know what to say again. Happiness is free, Sha, but to be sincere, bro. So single life is sweet, no stress. Yeah, you will say that now. Continue to say that. You will say that at this time. A time will come, you will understand what I'm telling you, my sister. Olumese David, you can't find it. Why will you find it? Because you refuse to follow my backup page. It's on my backup page that I'm doing it. My major page has been blocked. They're not allowing me to do live show on my major page until another 10 days. It was like 40 days before, but now I paid the price. I'm left with 10 days. So I have a backup page. I'm actually streaming on my backup page right now. You will continue to say now, me, Alice. You will continue to say that a time is coming. A time is coming, you will understand that this single life is not good. You will understand that it is not, is never gonna, is not good at all. Never. I'm gonna be bringing to you the full gist about Dr. Adekunle that we just finished that story. I'll bring it to you. This guy is wealthy. When you talk about being wealthy, this guy is rich, very wealthy. He's a doctor. He's a doctor here in the US before moving to Nigeria. I'm not gonna lie to you. A time will come in your life, you wish that I will have somebody to talk to. I wish I have someone to spend the rest of my life with. You can enjoy it right now. You can keep on enjoying it right now. It's all free. I used to think like that too. I used to think like that when I was actually by myself. I was having so much fun. Oh, I go out, I do things I like. Nobody's questioning me. Nobody's asking me any mambo jumbo questions and stuff and everything. A time came in my life, I started feeling and missing that part of me. I need someone to question me. I need someone to ask me questions, man. I need someone to touch me. I need someone to do something with me. I need someone to argue with me. I need someone to tell me no. I need someone to tell me yes. I need to run something by somebody. That's what they call companionship. It's not just only sex. Time is coming. You realize it. You realize it. That time is coming. That time is coming. Very soon it will come. Okay, so let me put my telephone number right here for those who would like to connect. You want to connect. The telephone number is on the screen at the bottom of the screen on Facebook and Instagram. On Instagram, I mean on Facebook and YouTube, sorry. And on Instagram, you'll see it at the bottom. That's the 405-550-5135. Just send me a WhatsApp message and let's get you connected. It doesn't matter where you are, your location doesn't matter. You can be in Nigeria, you can be in Ghana, you can be in America, in the US, in Canada, anywhere you are. Okay, I have these young ladies, beautiful, sweet, and delicious ladies. Delicious ladies. The Instagram handle is I am Dr. Shola. Olumise David. I am Dr. Shola. Just check for it. Because like, diaspora could be lonely sometimes without right, but I'm Crown Suji. Crown Suji. I'm not gonna lie to you. Crown Suji, I'm not gonna lie to you. You got it right. A lot of these people, they just talk nonsense. They don't understand it yet. They're gonna understand it. They will later understand. They will later understand when loneliness will eat. Lonely is so lonely sometimes in the US. It's so it's so lonely here in the US. Very, very sometimes. Even when you have wife, your wife doesn't have anywhere she's going. Your husband, me, I have a lot of places I could go to, but I still don't go anywhere. I no. Very, very lonely here in the US. In Nigeria, it's easy for anybody to say, "Oh, I'm single. I'm just driving all around the place visiting people." You can visit anybody you like. You can visit anybody you like. Yeah, it's not like that. Sometimes I get so lonely and so depressed that I go outside of my house, I look all my neighbors, everybody's just minding their own business. Lonely here in Nigeria. So Yabode is saying he's lonely in Nigeria too. It's not lonely for me in Nigeria. Me in Nigeria, I will just be it. I will just go to Cubana. I will just go to Cubana. Thank you very much, Joke. Joke Mama. You create your own fun in abroad, though. It's so boring. I'm telling you. So boring. You will find out you're going to go cuckoo. You go crazy when you are just alone by yourself at the age of 55. 55 years old? You're living your life by yourself? You will be so shocked. The time is coming. You will get to understand it. I know. Can't be lonely in Nigeria. I can never be lonely in Nigeria. Lie. Me? Dr. Jola, have you counseled a couple who are different religion, culture? Do you think religion can stop two people from getting married? No, religion cannot stop people from getting married. No. Don't let anybody lie to you. Religion cannot get anybody, but cannot block anybody from getting married. No, has nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. We have missed it. We have missed it. This religion thing, we missed it already. I told a story with you. I actually shared a story with you guys before. I shared a story with you guys before. And let me share that story right now. Let me share it right now. Um, that was a time, when Muhammad, he told his disciples, the people that were following Muhammad, he said, you're going to Kaaba. You see, the Kaaba you see today actually was a place where they worship idols. So he told them, he said, you are going to Kaaba, you want to destroy the idols? They say, yes. He said, okay, if you should go there and if something should go wrong, he said, please go to Ethiopia. When you go to Ethiopia, you will see a Christian king there. That Christian king will take you in and protect you. The disciples now said, okay. So they did what they had to do, and they were after their life, so they ran to Ethiopia. When they got to Ethiopia, they found this Christian king. And the Christian king, you know, accepted them. But at that point in time that they were being accepted, the enemies came, the idol worshippers came and said, why will you accept these people? Because they came to destroy our idols, and we need them to kill them. And the king, the Ethiopian king, now said to them, I need to interview them. So he called the Muslim brothers and he asked them, why should I protect you guys? And they said, because we believe in Jesus. Jesus and not be Esau. And they were able to tell him all about Jesus, even far beyond what the man could believe. You see, most of the time when you see this religion, they lie to a lot of people. They just cook up lies and lies and lies, and all kinds of stuff. The Islamic religion believed that Jesus Christ is the Son of God and Jesus Christ is coming. You see, some of you guys don't understand that religion is actually a means of control, a way to control people. They hide the truth so that you will not understand it. So the king now said to them, if you believe in Jesus, that's what I believe in. You are free to live in my country and you're free to do your religion here in Ethiopia. And that's why when you go to Ethiopia, you see Ethiopian Christians and Ethiopian Muslims. They don't fight, they live together. It's only in our own part of the world that we create enemies. Because somebody is not from your own way of religion, you fight that person. And let me tell you something, Christianity is not a religion, it's a way of life. It's a way of life. And if I may ask you guys to tell me the truth, as a Yoruba person, how many of your family members are Christians and how many are Muslims? You will tell me. You have a bunch of Muslim brothers in your family and you have Christians too. Some of you guys converted from Islamic religion to Christianity. Are you going to kill your brother who is a Muslim? Is your brother going to kill you because you're a Christian? I know. I don't look at religion. I look at my life. It's the way of my life, not religion. My life, the way of my life. What do I want? How do I want my life to be? How happy do I want to be? Who could be that person that will complete me? That's what I'm looking for. God created me, and if truly He has taken a rib out of me, maybe my rib is still a Muslim. Maybe my rib, the rib He took out of me is still an unbeliever. How am I sure that the rib He took out of me is a Christian? How am I sure that rib is in Nigeria? Maybe the rib is in China. Maybe my rib is in Afghanistan. I don't even know where the rib is. I don't even know where it is. I'm hoping, God, lead me. Show me your way. Let your will be done in my life. We limit God most of the time. Put God inside of a box. You don't even know Him. You don't know what He wants to do for you. You just believe you do. You don't. Your wife, your husband may not be a Nigerian. Your wife, your husband may not be a Christian. Maybe they are Muslims right now. Maybe they are pagans right now. Maybe they're in a different religion right now. Don't have any understanding about it. Maybe your husband is not even a Yoruba man. Maybe your wife is Igbo. Your wife is Hausa or Chinese or American. You don't even have any understanding. Don't understand. It's terrible. I'm the only female in my sibling. And I got married to a Muslim, and my marriage will be 21 years this year. So, somebody just said that. Not me. And when I wanted to get married to my wife was born a Muslim too. I was born a Muslim myself. I got converted because of my mom and dad. My name used to be Farouk, and now my name is Samuel Badibo Adejola. Now I associate with Jesus. When I found my wife was a Muslim. She will sit upon the whatever they call the mat when they're supposed to be praying in the Muslim way. She's doing the Lord is my shepherd. Then we got married. And today we go to church and she's a pastor today. Is she going to go and kill all our brothers? No. Our brother is a Muslim, whatever they call that people, imam. All of our sisters are all Muslims. Some of them are Christians. She's going to go and kill them. Why do we create problems with religion? Why do we want to kill ourselves because of religion? My religion is better than your own. Mine is better. Yours is better than mine. Oh, we got the same book that actually sound alike. All of the books sounds alike. And if you want to know, the traditional religion in Africa sound exactly like Christianity. You don't know? Go to the clubhouse. I have a group. There's a group that I joined on the club in the clubhouse who they are actually telling us about Ella Ojorogo. You're gonna be seeing the picture of Jesus right there. I don't lie to myself. I don't want to lie to myself. I will never lie to myself. It all depends on people. If you want to lie to yourself, that's your palaver, not mine. Not mine. We have used religion. We have allowed religion to separate us. To separate us. We have done that. Now religion is the best. The Muslims will come and share testimony when they pray to Allah, and then something happened to them. Christians are going to come and say when they pray to Jesus, something happened to them. Is that not a good reason for you to just stop and say, hey, okay, if truly these guys are praying to a God and the God is answering, so who is that God that they're praying to? I need to rest my case here, because I don't want to step on toes. I have a lot of stuff to say. That lady just opened my mouth to say some stuff. I have a lot of stuff to say, and a lot to say. They just use this religion to mess up the entire world. It mess you up, mess me up. It's going to be until you can think outside of the box before you can be free from this bondage. It's a slavery mindset. You are a slave to religion. Religion is controlling your life. It's controlling your life. We fight over it. We fight over religion. Mine is better. Even between Christians, there are some that are Baptists, there are some that are Catholic, some that are Pentecostal, CAC, Redeem, Winners Chapel. We still fight. We're fighting. You just leave Christianity. Let's leave Islam out of it. Let's just talk about Christianity. Everybody's making their church to look like the best. My church is better than you. My church is speaking the truth. My church is the real church. My church is the at the end of the day, you sit down, you just look and say, come on. What's all this? So what's all this? Then we are all embracing different doctrines. Some people will say, take off your shoes. Some people will take off your clothes. Some people are even taking your pants off. Take your pants off. Everybody's taking something off, though. Anyway, they're taking something off. Some will take their brain off. You remove your brain before you go to church so they can feed you with some stuff. And this is stuff. I don't know. I don't want to mess with some people. I don't want to mess with people. But you see, for me, I believe everything is you. Everything starts with you and everything ends with you. You. It's all about you. No matter how you see it, it's just you. I can start my own religion right now. I can start. I can. If we want to do it, we can start our own religion right this moment, and we can call it raw. What kind of religion is raw? Our religion is raw. Not Christianity, not Islam. This is raw. So what do you guys preach? We preach that everybody dictates what happens to them. You see what I'm saying? And you know, funny thing about the whole stuff is that people will still come and believe it. I still believe it. You can start your own religion. In as much you have what to prove, you have something to prove it. You have something to attach it to. You have a doctrine that you want to connect it to. You will start your own. It's just like the other day I saw a guy that said, if you want to get baptized, we'll baptize you with Gouda, beer. You know how many thousands of people were going there? A lot of people were going there. And they're pouring good on their head and they're drinking it and they're baptizing them they were all getting delivered. They say, oh, I got delivered. Oh, I got delivered. They were saying that. Another religion came. When they talk about you have to buy Coke and Fanta, I will pour it on your head. People believed it. People will believe you. If you decide to start your own religion right now, they believe you. All you need is just to sit down and just get a kind of a doctrine together and preach it to people in as much that you can convince them, they will follow you. But that's not the real stuff. The stuff is knowing God. Do you know Him? Does He speak to you? How do you see Him? What name do you call Him? Okay? What has He done in your life? It's you. Everything starts with you and everything ends with you. They believe whatever they want to. Thank you. So when you sit here and you're talking about, oh, my religion is better than your own, my own is the best, the Muslim will say, oh, our Bible came from heaven. Hello. I know the place where they're printing Quran. I know the place. I saw it. I saw it on social media when they were printing it, when they were printing Quran. All because they want to make it more better, more special, more, than the Bible. So they decide to say our own Quran came from heaven. So the Christians, they now said, well, our own Bible is by inspiration. Inspiration of the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit inspired people to write it. Which is kind of like fear to me anyway. In as much that you didn't say that it fell from heaven. Or somebody brought it from heaven. It's still good. But the Islamic people said it fell from heaven. I was like, okay, so somebody wrote it from heaven and threw it down. How? It's just in a fight to actually make my own religion superior to your own. I don't see anything different. The Quran is God. 80% of what is in the Bible, that's what it is. Then they whine us, Nijar. You see what I'm saying? People just say all manners of whatever they want to say. They just say whatever they want to say. But in the actual sense, knowing God is actually your responsibility by yourself. How do you want to know Him? How do you call Him? How do you talk to Him? Do you sit on the mat to talk to Him? Do you lie down on the floor to talk to Him? Do you sit on the couch to talk to Him? It's whatever it is that is good for you that you go for. He will deal with everybody in a different way. He's not going to deal with us the same way. We're all totally different. If you like, you can jump up to call His name. You can lie down to call His name. You can roll on the floor to call His name. In as much that you know there's a name that is, whenever you call Him, He's answering you. Whenever you call Him, He's answering. You can call Him whatever. Isa, call Him Isa. If He's hearing you, that's it. It's just a name. Isa is a name. Jesus is just a name. You can call Him anything. You can even create another name for Him. You can call Him any name. There's somebody call Him Amasiu. You can decide to call Him any name. Create a name for Him. Just call Him I am that I am. I am whatever it is that you see me to be. Call Him any name. In as much that He's answering. That's Him. For me. I wasn't shocked when they interviewed Joel Austin. And they asked Joel Austin how many ways leads to heaven. And Joel Austin said there are so many ways that leads to heaven. And then they said, but your Bible says that it's one way that leads to heaven. And it's through Jesus. Every one of us crucified Him. All those religions, fanaticism is only in Africa, predominantly in Africa. I don't know. We all crucified that guy that time when he said that. But that's actually trying to be politically right. Because he didn't want to offend the Jewish people. He didn't want to offend the Muslim. He didn't want to offend nobody. Maybe because he realized it, that Christianity is a way of life and it's not a religion. Hello? Yes, hello. Good afternoon. Is it possible for you to call me back because I'm on a show right now? I should be done like in 30 minutes. All right, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Until you realize that it's not a religion, because it's not. It's a way of life. How you love people, how you reference people. That's what Christianity is. That's it. You can continue to fight all you like. You're dividing us. We don't have any power. We don't. We have been divided by religion. Religion is dividing us, rendering us useless. And that's the reason why these people brought this all of this religion to us to divide us. Politics is dividing us. It's going to be until we know and we realize it. And we should tell ourselves, no, we are not going to allow religion to divide us. We are strong when we are together, very strong when we're together. But when we allow religion to separate us, it's not good. It's even very difficult to find a husband now. And then before we get to know, we start putting religion into it. Oh, I found a brother. Oh, Pastor Tola, last, I found it. But he's a Muslim. What should I do? My mommy said, no, no, no. You see what I'm saying? Finally, Pastor Tola, I found a sister. She's a Christian. My mommy said, no, no, no. To find a wife or to find a husband is even difficult right now. And now we are now putting religion into the whole thing and making it to be more difficult to even find anything. Sorry for us. I gotta go. Let me go make some money. I need to go and make some money. Let me go. You guys are quiet on me. You guys are quiet. You guys are quiet on me now. So whenever you guys are quiet like that, now I know that Sola, you're talking rubbish. These people don't agree with you. They don't agree with what they say. Go and sleep. Let me go and take a nap. Maybe when I take a nap, I'll be fine. I'm not drinking anything. Oh. This is cocoa. It's Coke. See? It's Coke inside. Oh. This is cocoa. Don't say I'm drinking something. Oh. Before you start asking me what are you drinking, it's Coke I'm drinking. Coke and water. You guys are not talking to me. You're not talking to me. So I'll just leave. I'll just go. Let me just go and make money. Leave you guys alone. Even the Instagram people that always talk. Instagram people that always talk, they can't even talk right now. They kind of like, what's he saying? All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys later by the grace of God. So, for those men who would love to connect, please reach out to me and let me interview you and let's get you connected with one wonderful woman. All right. Have a beautiful day, ladies and gentlemen. Bye.